See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun.
Hi guys, you're here with Namastè. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. I've been getting quite a lot of downloads recently, a hell of a lot, and a lot of stuff that's coming through is based on like the crystal cities, Ray's Manjet, a whole a whole bunch of downloads, but at the same time there is still so much more that's coming through, so I'm not quite ready to do those type of reads just as yet. But a message that has been coming through for me today very heavily is eggs. Believe it or not, my room is very smoky. My sage is just doing it the most right now and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, so anyway, the energy that's been coming through very heavy today is eggs. And I've been sitting with this energy and I was like, is this for me? Is this for the collective? I'm not sure. It's for the collective. So a couple of things are coming up. First of all, it's eggs, and then the goose that laid the golden egg as well. But anyway, before we get any further into that, if you're new here, my style of reading is I always pull on an angel ascension card first and foremost to bless the space. Secondly, just to see what energies want to interact with us and what further messages the energies around us have at the present moment in time. Let's see. Okay, we've got Mary Magdalene and we've got another, two that have just kind of popped out. So we read the card and we do the affirmation and then we get straight into the read. And then we've got Earth and then we've got El Moira as well. The way this is smoking, I hope I don't trigger no fire alarm in my house. This is a lot. So anyway, Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene was a high initiate in the order of the Essenes and the spiritual partner of Jesus. She is now master of the sixth ray, rising dogma into spirituality. Mary Magdalene's ascension retreat is in Marisils. She radiates a glowing buttercup yellow light to all who are tuned to her. Her light was hidden from us for centuries as she was misjudged about her role in Jesus' life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. This card is an invitation to attune to Mary Magdalene to receive her blessings. And the affirmation is, I maintain my truth and see the spirituality in all things. And this is a beautiful way to start the read, because when you look at the concept of the golden egg, or the goose that laid the golden egg, this goose just literally looked like a everyday normal goose, okay, until it started to lay its eggs, which were golden. And if you're looking at the fairy tale aspect of it, the owners of this goose wanted to kill the goose in hopes that the insides of the goose was all golden and they could reap more than what the goose was laying. And when they killed the goose, again, it just looked very normal. There was no gold inside. So already what is connecting with me is that there is just something very unique about you. The way how you do things, the way how you produce things, your thought forms, your patterns are very unique and different. And it's also given me the energy of you have a Midas touch. So whatever you put your mind to, whatever you lay your hands on, is guaranteed to work. Okay, it's like you're just limitless. You're just limitless. You're so full of abundance. Okay, we've got Earth, and then we've got El Moira. We'll just read Earth and then we'll read El Moira at the end. So the Earth card says, this card invites you to connect with to Lady Gaia, the angel in charge of our planet, as well as to the elemental master of Earth, and his Earth elementals, including goblins and pixies. Invoke Master Rogoksky, master of the 11th ray of mysticism, to help you attune to the wisdom of our glorious planet. Then listen to its heartbeat. To further expand your consciousness, ask the Earth dragons to help you connect to Hollow Earth and Lumerian wisdom. Earth loves, nurtures, and welcomes you. So this is a card of joy and celebration. And the affirmation is, I thank Lady Gaia for inviting me to be on Earth. Okay, let's connect with our angels as well, and our starseed beings, our galactic family. Expansion, yeah. I'm still very much connected in with this Mary Magdalene card. And we've got, just as I was doing, yeah, oneness. As I was shuffling this deck of cards, again, a message has just come through that you need to understand how divinely protected and guarded and guided you are, okay? You have a very strong masculine energy and a very strong feminine energy that is literally an ancestor or just part of your galactic family who are literally like hovering over you. Okay, everywhere you go, they are. All right, you are never left alone. Okay, is what they want you to know. So even if you're going through a phase in life where you're having to disconnect from a lot of people, and it's just literally you're feeling just an element of loneliness at the moment on the physical realm, please know that on the spiritual realm, your team is surrounding you. They're your cheerleaders at this moment in time. They are literally like leaving little golden nuggets on the ground for you to follow. And every time you get that divine spark of inspiration and you're taking heed to it and acting on it, oh my God, it's like a party in the heavens for you, okay? Because you're literally tuning in to your calling, okay? And they are ecstatic. It's like all the cut-offs that you've had to make has allowed for your mind to be silent. There's no excess noise. There's no people projecting heavily on you. It's like you've just locked down there is no inner circle anymore. Your inner circle is literally you at this moment in time, okay? And this is allowing you to connect with your inner self more, okay? So we've also got the oneness card, which is about balance, divine masculine, and calmness, okay? And then we've got the beautiful Phoenix card, okay? Resurrection and surrender to change. Yes. So anyway, back to this egg energy, golden egg energy. I'm also picking up heavily that you may need to do an egg cleanse if you're aware of it. So everybody may do theirs in a different way or use different method to it, but get an egg, more in particular an egg from like a farmer's market, okay? You're going to get some salt water. You're going to cleanse the outside, the outer shell of the egg. Then you're going to rub it from your head right down to your toes, okay? Then you're going to crack the egg into a glass of water, and then you're going to watch and see what happens to the egg, all right? Now, everybody will interpret things differently. There are videos that people have done on YouTube. There's information that you can actually find on just websites on what the meaning of your egg cleanse means, okay? So again, this is just an energetic, almost like a shamanic way of cleansing your auric energy fields, all right? You may have to do it more than once depending on the outcome of your egg cleanse. There's an array of different meanings to it, so you're literally going to have to find what resonates with you, okay? One thing about me is I will always encourage you to trust your own intuition, okay? Because what may work for you may not work for me, and vice versa. All right, it's not a one size, how can I put it? It's not a one size fits all, okay? Because everybody is made of different cosmic glory, cosmic juices, cosmic elements, okay? and we have to be in tune with ourselves. So I will always encourage you to, how does it feel for you? Okay. But again, this whole egg energy, this rebirth, it's almost like you're stepping into your season of spring at this particular moment. Okay. And it's okay for the world not to understand you, and it's okay, like Mary Magdalene, to be misjudged at this moment in time, because your outer shell may look like everybody else, but there is something so special and unique about you. All right. And I'm also getting that right now, really start to get proactive in your dreams, your goals, your destiny, your manifestations. You need to be active in them. Okay. And I'm also picking up this energy that you need to really connect with your divine masculine energy as a driving force to get things done. But again, like the oneness card said, calmness as well. So it's like you're going to be exuding a, I don't know if this, not in a negative connotation, but you're going to be exuding a type of dominance about you. Okay. And this perseverance, and it's not in a way of controlling people, it's just that the strength you exude, okay, the power you're exuding, you're taking control of your destiny, and you're being guided by your cosmic ancestors, your earthly ancestors, your ancestors in all realms, through all timelines, frequencies and vibrations. Okay, through every strand of your DNA, as it's literally being reconnected back to source. Okay, you are a child of source. So yeah, surrender. There are parts of your earthly being that you're gonna have to surrender at this moment in time. And I'm also again picking up this energy of fasting. You there's something about your connecting to source that needs, your channels need to be as clear as possible. Okay, I'm also hearing that you're gonna have to be detoxing, doing like a human dewormer. Okay, but we're happy to do it for our animals and our pets. We're a type of species where we do pick up parasites too, and sometimes these parasites can attack us in a way that can create an onset of depression, anxiety, that then can develop into forms of being in a lack mentality, also being in a space of fear. Yeah, so when you're detoxing, it, don't see it as a chore, see it as a connection back to your divine source. Okay, into you're connecting back into your own divine reservoir. Okay, of intuition, cosmic intelligence, cosmic inspiration, to be able to create things in a way, okay, that will then help and inspire other star seeds. Okay, some of us are here to be leaders in a sense of change. Yeah, connecting people back to the origins of their own soul, their own divine blueprint. Okay, so detoxing is going to be something that you really need to look at, not as a chore, but as a spiritual, almost sensual loving of yourself at this moment in time. Okay, I know I always touch on this, always comes up once in a while in the reads. And again, there are herbs like black walnut, wormwood, clove, garlic, rhubarb root powder, that can really help to pumpkin seed, that will help to push out certain types of parasites. And what you also need to know, there are herbs that will attack the fully grown parasites within you, and then there's other herbs that will attack the eggs. So you need a complete structure of a dewormer. Okay, also to be eating cleaner foods, cleaner foods. And I will always go back to just juicing, for even if it's just for a 5-day period, drinking, making sure you're getting in your water. And again, I think over here in the UK they say the minimum base for an adult is 2 liters. I'm sure in America it's like a gallon, so over here that'll be like 4.5 liters. Again, go with what feels right for you. Okay, and as you start to fast, you may feel that your intake of water will increase. Add lemons or limes to your water too. That will help to break down the mucus within your systems, okay? Also, what they want you to know is sometimes what will happen is you go through like a healing crisis of it throughout the purge, where you may feel like you're getting flu-like symptoms. This is just all the crap coming out of you. So don't be alarmed if that happens. And if you feel that you need to slow it down, again, listen to your body. And if you need to slow it down, okay? This is all part of like almost like your initiation process into connecting back to that cosmic source, okay? For you to be able to literally unlock certain divine codes within you when it comes to abundance, when it comes to prosperity, when it comes to just manifesting, when it comes to living the way, gaining the lifestyle that you really desire and require on this planet, which is due to you, okay? So anyway, it seems like the more I'm on is like the less I really need the cards, because the messages just literally come through. So you just really need to be in a place where just shut out all the outside noise and really just learn to connect with yourself. Yeah, we've got unfinished business and the seeds of polarity. All right. So in this lifetime, there was something maybe in previous lifetimes that you couldn't complete. Maybe again, because of the caliber of people you possibly could have had around you. Okay, and you have been gifted a second chance or maybe a 10th chance. It depends on your lifespan as a cosmic being. Okay, and again, what planets you've had to reincarnate in, because a lot of us reincarnate in certain places a multitude of times, and right now it's like Earth. We come here not remembering anything, okay, and it feels like the first time all the time, and it's not. And it's as you start to connect back to yourself, then you start to remember elements of past lives and even planets you may have resided on before. We've also got guilt, which is a past energy. So please don't ever feel okay. So what they're telling me is you may feel for the age you're at, you should be a lot further along when you're looking at, you know, maybe friends or ex-friends or family members. You may feel like you're the only one that hasn't got your shit together at this moment in time. And they don't want you to feel guilty about that, okay? What they want you to know is you've been through the university of life, yeah? Which is something that you cannot learn in a textbook, all right? So as much as people are maybe gloating around with their, you know, PhDs and all that bullshit, like you've been through the hard knocks of university of Earth, okay? And they want you to know that whatever you do, your experience by far outweighs a piece of paper that can show you can retain information and regurgitate it at the click of a finger. Okay? Way showing again. Basically what I've just said. It's the experience, not the paper. Okay? Yeah, exactly. A hive mind. Okay, this is what a lot of people, unawakened, so to speak, people, it's just following the trends of, okay, so you go to school, you go to college or university, you go and get a job, you go and get married, you have your 2.4 kids, you got your little fence, you got your little house with the fence around it, your little car, you take 2 holidays a year. Like that is the programming, okay, that we've been conditioned to believe is the lifestyle that we want. Okay, and you have always known that there is something so much more different out there for you, and sticking to the norm is so boring, and you're more interested into the deeper realms, the philosophical questions of why am I here, what is my purpose. Okay, you've got natural humility. Yeah, embracing transition. Okay, so again, especially through this I want to say this retrograde, but it's like fucking hell, the amount of retrograde, excuse my French, but the amount of retrogrades that are happening. Is it 7 planets that are going into retrograde? on this year. And when you look at the numerology of this year, it's the number 7. Okay, so again, be really easy on yourself, but also as much as doing the egg cleanses, which I've mentioned already, make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. Make sure you are cleaning your energy fields as often as you feel you need, okay? Because this energy can really make you backslide, okay? Again, you may be going through memory lane, that kind of nostalgia of the past. Sometimes it's good to reflect, but again, they're telling me to tell you, as much as you may be reflecting on the past and it may bring back happy memories, the happy memories may also take you down a path of like all the shit you've been through too. Okay, so again, be very mindful of your mind at this moment in time. Also, what I'm picking up is a lot of projection energy coming from people. If maybe people have caught wind that you're now on a new path of just doing you and finding you, people may be pissed. If you're going into new ventures and people may have caught wind on it, or if you maybe perhaps have overshared, again, this negative energy, this gossip energy, this hive mind, they'll never do it, she'll never get nowhere with that. Please understand this is a projection of the limitations of those type of people. This has got absolutely nothing to do with you. If you couldn't do it, the divine would not have downloaded you with the information you need to create whatever it is you want to create, whether it's a business, whether it's a course, whether it's just having a family unit. Nothing is impossible. There is no such word. It's I'm possible, okay? So again, be very mindful of yourself. Be aware of your sensitivities at this moment in time. Please make sure that you are cleansing your energy fields and also doing almost like you're hitting a reset button. What they're showing me, wow. So it's like you're hitting a reset button for yourself, okay? It's almost like you're hitting a reset button and you're also downloading into yourself like an antivirus program and just ridding yourself of all the bullshit. And this programming is happening through the more live foods that you are eating, okay, as you're getting rid of these parasites. Okay, so again, through this process, you might be feeling you're more sensitive to sound, to light, to noise. You just want to kind of just have that moment to yourself, okay, whilst you're going through a somewhat of a purge, okay. They were also showing me, when we look at the tarot cards, the aces, okay. So again, you've got the ace of, depends on what tarot cards you use, you've got the elements basically. So you've got the ace of pentacles, the ace of cups, the ace of fire, and the ace of wands, okay. So it's like a brand new master reset is happening for you, okay. Everything and anything is possible for you as long as you are not just putting your mind to it, okay. You're actively working towards your goals. Anything else, Spirit? Yep. Okay. Yeah. I'm also picking up, they make me laugh sometimes, like confusion just falling out, and it's right underneath the guilt. And then we've got open contact as well. They're showing me that there are certain individuals very confused by you. Okay, very confused in the sense of you never follow the norms. Again, you've gone through the hard knock life of Earth, the University of Earth. People are confused. How the fuck are you still standing? Like, how are you still? Excuse me, I'm about to. Oh, excuse me. Like, how are you still doing what you're doing? Okay, and how are you doing it? Looking the way you look. Okay, because you don't look like what you have been through. Open contact. Oops. Yeah, single-minded focus. So at this moment in time, you're gonna have to be dedicated to yourself, and right now you can only really afford to think about yourself, especially when you know you're always a people pleaser. You're always taking care of the needs of others first. Right now you need to focus on yourself, okay, more than ever. You come into this world with you, you leave only with you. Okay? Yes. You'll be building communities. I also feel that your soul families they're literally waiting for you, but also you have the blessings of your cosmic galactic families around you. Okay? And they're literally like 10 steps ahead of you, and it's like any bullshit trying to come in your path, they are literally slaying them down like, no, not today. Okay? He or she's been through way too much. Yeah. No more detours. Yeah, cosmic midwifery. All right, they are guiding and protecting you. Yeah, they're literally guiding and protecting you. Okay, keeping you on track like a mother does with her infant. Okay, you cry, they know what that cry is about. They're instantly in action for you. If it's nourishment you need, they're gonna nourish you. If it's a a diaper change you need, they're gonna change you. You need a bath, they're gonna bathe you at this moment in time. Okay? They're literally here to take care of you. Okay? And what they're also telling me is the same love and attention and nurturing they're about to give you, by the time your soul tribe family comes along, it's the same energy that your cosmic family is literally filling you up with, is what you're going to be able to give this community of people who are also in need of your particular healing. So as much as they're doing it for you and you're feeling vulnerable at this moment, it's like they're almost splicing their DNA and giving it to you. Okay, for you to be able to move with this unconditional love and this unconditional healing light, okay, for the collective that you're going to be drawing into you. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. Graduation. Earth graduation from the University of Earth. Yeah. Yeah. So by the time your ancestors have filled you up with all this cosmic love and the feminine principles come out, which is, again, what we're speaking of now, they're going to fill your cup. And like, there's a saying I always love: only when my cup runneth over, then can I give. Okay? And what they are pouring into you, and it's almost like the splicing of their DNA that they're pouring into you, you're going to be able to give back to the community. And this will allow you to graduate from Earth, okay? However, I do feel as though there may be a second calling upon your energy to reincarnate on planet Earth in another lifetime. Yeah, light of awareness has just popped up. Okay? So you need to understand the light that you carry. And like I just said, you may have to reincarnate to help planet Earth again. Okay? It could be in the next millennia. Okay? But you'll be able to take a nice long break and return back to like one of the planets or you originate from. Because like I've said in previous reads, you don't just originate from one place. You are connected to all throughout time and space. Okay? Yeah. New consciousness. This is something that you, if you don't know it already, you are now going to start to become aware of it as you're going through this kind of this egg energy, this rebirth energy, this springtime of your life. You're flourishing. It's inception time. It's brand new beginnings. Okay. And like in the beginning, it's okay if people don't understand what is happening with you, as long as you are aware. Yeah. Oh wow, this is your ultimate evolution. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Your homesickness, which is what has just come out, is your ultimate evolution. You do feel an element of loneliness throughout this journey, but it's okay. And you're not going to be, what they're telling me is, through this process, okay, and if there are a few videos I've done on the alchemy of emotions, okay, and this homesickness is what I'm hearing is you've never really felt like you've belonged here. Every type of relationship or connection that you've had with people, It's like you're coming into this awareness that it has felt very much superficial. The depth that you need, that you require for the being that you are, it just feels like it's just, everyone falls short. Because it's like you're so exquisite as a human being, okay? And because of that feeling, you just feel like, oh, I just want to leave this planet. There's no one here for me. No. As you step into this beautiful healing energy, it's not going to feel like it, okay? It's going to feel like, I don't even want to say this, but when we go through our healing, sometimes it can feel very, I don't even want to say traumatic. It just feels like, oh my, the emotions, the breakdowns, I just want to stay in bed kind of energy will come through. And what they want you to do is embrace it for what it is. They want you to cry it out. This is a season of your life where you cannot hold anything in. For you to achieve what you need to achieve, you really need to release this energy. Do the cleansing work, your spiritual baths, do your journaling. But this is an era of letting it all go. Please do not numb yourself with any type of alcohol or smoking, you know, that good old Mary Jane. Like I used to do it. Numb it out. Get on with life. Numb it out. And you keep on moving. I got to a point where I had to stop because I'm like, this numbing isn't doing me any justice. I have to release what's inside of me. And this is what they're saying for you to do right now. You're going to have to work through it, okay? And the more you do that, is the less you will end up sitting in this energy because you're releasing. When your ancestors are speaking to you and telling you to do certain things that may feel like, I've never done this before. Follow the golden nuggets that they're leaving you through your dreams, or sometimes you just may hear a voice speaking to you. Follow what they're telling you to do so you can, you know, overcome these thought forms or these barriers that you have that are keeping you blocked, okay? Follow the guidance of your ancestors. And again, you don't need to speak it with anybody because it's only for you, okay? Follow what they're asking you to do, and you see that you bounce back from a lot of this energy a lot quicker. Yeah, it's all good intentions, all right? It's all happening for the greater good of yourself, all right? Anything else, Spirit? Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so we've got balance, okay? Followed by progressive desires. And then we've got abandonment. And the reason why I laugh at that is because the amount of energy you're about to pour into yourself, okay? The amount of healing, love and light that you're going to pour into yourself. People are going to feel like you're leaving them behind. All right? They're also telling me to tell you that sometimes what you seek from others is what you need to pour into yourself. I'm going to sneeze again. And in our tradition, when we sneeze, we say it's a true word, talking truth. Is it going to come or not? All right? So keep on doing what you need to do. I feel like you've wasted enough time on superficial connections, people who are basically full of shit. There was a very interesting video that I found today on TikTok. And this guy was actually speaking about, see, I've encountered various types of narcissists that have been ex-partners, okay? But there was one type of narcissist that I've been around them and had no idea that's what I was encountering, okay? And they what did he call it? I didn't even save the video, but it was the nice narcissist, the one that comes in with the energy of they want to come to help you. But they're very much self-centered. It always has to be about them. They're always talking about themselves, okay? And then the minute you want to speak about your experiences, it's like they have this energy of, how dare you cut me off? They get very disconnected in the conversation that you're having until they can start to talk about themselves, or they'll literally cut you off. So I don't know why that's come up, but again, The last read I did was stop oversharing. So again, please just keep on refining and checking who you have around you, how you're feeling around people. Are they energy vampires? How do you feel when you're interacting with them? How do you feel when you're not interacting with them? Do you feel depleted, or do they boost your energy? Like, constantly be checking because as you're upgrading, you will then start to see people for kind of who they really are. Because when we're in a place of fear, or even if we are feeling a little bit abandoned, sometimes we will trauma bond with people and don't even realize it. And it's not until you start to heal yourself that you're like, hold on a minute, what is this connection about? This person's actually just using me, whether it's for money, whether it's for just my energy. They're like a succubus, just sucking the fucking daylight savings out of me. You'll start to feel those subtle changes, and then you will know how to move, and you'll probably just remove yourself and your energy from them totally and pull back your energy to you. So be very much aware of your surroundings, the people, and what energies you're picking up from them, okay? But yeah, this is the energy that they're going to feel. Very much abandoned, because you're just like, yeah, I just got to do me right now, okay? Wow. I'm going to shut this reading down now, okay? El Moira was the card that landed at the end. So we're going to read it now, and then we're going to pull some beautiful starseed affirmations just to, keep the energy up there, up. So El Moira. El Moira is Kohan of the first ray of action. He is helping us with the changes ahead and our opportunities for ascension. This is such a beautiful way to round it up. He is a member of the White Brotherhood and originates from Mercury. El Moira will soon become the Manu, the perfected man, on whom the new root race of humanity, with its 12 strands of connected and active DNA, will be based. Wow. In drawing this card, you are asked to lead by example, employing the self-discipline, strength and integrity of an ascended master. You are reminded to use your power for the highest good. And the affirmation is, I stand in my power. You know that song, I got the power. Come on now, family. It's time. It really is time. Stop playing small. Stop doubting yourself. Stop living in fear. Stop living in regret. Stop living in denial. Wow, look, we've got surrenders popped up again, okay? So we had the Phoenix, which was resurrection and surrendering to change. We've got surrender again. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Wow. Gaia, which came out again, the Earth card. Connect with the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Okay, one more please, Spirit. So this is just like double, if not probably triple confirmation. Excuse me. I didn't start off like this. Sneezing. Okay. No limitations. You are a celestial being. And I repeat, you are a celestial being. And one more time. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Okay. Family, it is always a pleasure to read for you all. I am so grateful for all the love and support that is being shown. I'm always intrigued to see your messages, and I always respond as quickly as I can. And I just love the love. I just love the love, and I love the respect that people are showing each other in the chat, in the comment section. It just warms my heart to see that there are so many like-minded people who have just needed a safe space to be able to just be themselves. And thank you for trusting me and my spirit guides with the messages that come through. Okay. I bow down to the divinity within everybody, okay, and always sending unconditional love, okay. So the typical YouTube stuff. So if if my messages do resonate with you, please do like, subscribe, share and comment. Share the videos to those who you feel need these messages at this moment in time. There is so much happening on an energetic level, okay? Any information you do need from me is in the description box, and things will be changing. A lot of people have been asking me about if I do personal readings. I will be doing them once my bambinos, my babies, go back to school, because trying to read with 5 kids running around the house, yeah, it's too much. Way too much. So when everyone's back to school, I'll be opening up for personal readings, and also I'll be, if all goes to plan, by the late September, beginning of October, my Patreon should be up and running. I will be doing a lot of different things. So again, we'll be doing extra oracle card readings, nothing like what we find here on YouTube. We'll be looking at things like the everyday purposes of herbs, and the spiritual uses of herbs and how you can use them. We'll also be doing other forms of energy healing classes on there. We'll be touching more on how to do spiritual baths and ingredients for that. And there was one more thing that's kind of just slipped me. Also, we'll be looking at the history of deities, okay? From all different, the Yoruba tribe, the Celtics, the Greeks, Egyptians, where we can just have a space to learn and also share information, because I don't know it all and I never proclaim to, but it's a space where we can all share. There'll be an open community where we can all have be a chat room where we can all talk and connect. So this is what I'm working on behind the scenes. So if all goes to plan, because this techno world, I'm young, but I'm very old school, okay? So I'm learning as I'm going along how to do these things, but I will keep you updated with that. So I leave you with nothing but peace, love and light, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.
This lucid dream will come as silence, so keep dreaming, babies, and stay woke.